As you can see, I am outside. I am in a very sacred spot when it comes to, you know, plane spotters and vibes in with nature, sneezing, all of that. I just wanted to talk about letting people live and letting your friends make their own decisions, because at the end of the day, they're not your child, and each to their own. And also, here's a cautionary warning. There's a road right there, and also planes are landing, so you might catch one or two planes in the background. I might be having a conversation with a friend or a family member. I might, give them a piece of advice. I know, it's kind of for them, for their situation, or for whatever we're talking about, and they'll kind of either undermine it or brush it to the side and justify why it's not for them. And I also think that might be because it's coming from me, and that also might just be me justifying why they're not taking my advice. That might be an ego thing I need to unpack. That happens to me a lot of times, like whether it's a piece of information, whether it's, oh, don't do this or do this, I'll tell them, and then they'll feel away because it's coming from me. Oh gosh, look-y, there was a spider crawling on me and I was very calm. Do you see that? Right. Anyway, yeah, so you tell someone something, and then because it's coming from you, they'll kind of undermine it, or they'll make up excuses because of like where it's coming from. A week to about 2 years later, anywhere in between there, they will either come to you with the same quote, or you will be like somewhere with them and someone will say the same exact quote, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, I get it. And you're like, but I really told you that. Like I really sat down and told you that. And it's like, you have to learn that sometimes you have to let the people that you love live. You just have to come to a point in your adulthood, in your life, however old you are, you just have to take a step back and be like, wait, hold on, why am I trying to, control your life or have an input to where I feel like it's necessary you have to listen to me? No, you can live your life. Each to their own. It's that simple. Sometimes it's hard, innit, because like, okay, let me give you an example. Like, I don't know, just like a silly reason, like as a child you experience abandonment issues, yeah? So then that's why you always go back to your exes. So if I say that to my friend, they'll be like, nah, that's not it, or something like that. And then we'll go to one seminar 3 weeks later, and they'll just start weeping when someone says it. It's like, but I told you the same thing. And it's like, you just have to learn how to not be sour. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, this is mad noisy. You just have to learn not to be sour, because sometimes you had to be the preempt for the message. Maybe they just had to hear it twice, and you just have to learn not to be sour, and you have to learn to let your friends live and let them experience what they need to experience. Because sometimes the first time they heard you, but they felt attacked. They'll just feel atted, like you've atted them, and so they won't receive it from you. And then the second time, like they hear it from someone else, they'll be like, oh my gosh, I've never heard it like that. Spiritual journey. It's like sometimes you just have to be the preempt, and you have to be okay with that. Me, I don't like to speak twice, so I'll say my piece, and then if you adhere to what I've said, then good on you, innit? But if you don't, that's your business. I'm not gonna say don't come back to me when you're hurt and all of that, because yeah, I'm a good friend, so always come back to me when you're hurt. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I told you so. But at the same time, it's like there's an old Caribbean saying, yeah, that my parents have always said from birth: if you can't hear, you will feel. So sometimes you just have to allow your people to feel. Like I was speaking with a friend about this as well. Like sometimes I feel like I have all the answers, and it's like, no, David, you actually don't. You're not the Most High. You didn't create everything. So no, you don't have all the answers, and you don't need to feel like you have to have an answer to every single problem. Sometimes problems will remain problems because it's not for you to solve, it's for the other person to solve. They just needed to share it so that they can really digest it and process it, and possibly even come to terms with the problem. At the end of the day, like, learn not to be sour like that, I told you so, man. That's immature. Like with me, I learned to accept my friends with open arms, whatever happens. Like I don't care. They know like this is a safe space. So that kind of sour, they don't listen to me type of thing, there's no space for that here. Like, yeah, I'm learning to be okay with being the preempt. I'm used to it. I know who I am, so it's all good. But yeah, I am really zen right now. I should have carried a mat so I could like proper lay down, but I'm sneezing. Just fight. Thank you guys. If you liked the video, like, comment your favorite quotes, comment how it impacted you, comment if you disagree, any of that type of stuff. Commenting especially really helps me, guys. So get to commenting. Comment down below all your thoughts, guys. Yeah, peace, love and light. This sun is really blessing me today. Do you see the blue? Are you mad? Are you mad? Sometimes it's okay to be the preempt, innit? Peace, love, and light. See you in the next one. Oh my gosh, there's a plane. Hold on.